came through. All right. So you come out into a basement. It's your typical like basement, flared, dusty, dirty, gross. Give me a perception check.
13 plus perception. 15.
15? Alright. So real faintly from like outside, you can hear all sorts of commotion, people talking, like, you know, just the general noise. Alright? So, what are you doing? Stuck in a basement.
Yeah, I'm gonna explore that, see if I can find anything to open the door.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do an investigation check then.
That's fine. 6. Not good.
You don't really find anything in the basement. I mean, you find the door, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's just somebody's basement. Some boxes, some old knickknacks and stuff like that. Nothing really of value. Nothing. You can't find anything. So now what? You found the door. Now what? You're in somebody's basement. Just keep that in mind. So.
It's a pass,
Yes.
Tony.
You're in somebody's basement. So.
I want to see if I can find anything to like make a light, find a light switch.
Okay. So then let's do another investigation check.
I'm trying to find something. 9, 10.
Still, there's nothing in the basement. You found the basement door. The basement's devoid of anything.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get out.
Well, you found the door,
Yeah,
so
I'm
you
gonna-
can get out.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. How about you give me a stealth check as you make your way up upstairs?
Oh, that's never good.
Thing I can't even see your rolls from here, so I don't even.
22.
Oh, okay.
Because I got a 19 plus 3,
Oh.
so.
Okay, so you're able to make it out of the house undetected. Thankfully for you, the house was empty.
That's
And
good.
as you walk outside, you discover why. You come out, it's like a big plaza, and there's a big street fair going on. There's characters, you know, there's a stage off to the side where there's play going on, there's vendors, you see just people running around laughing, carrying on. You've apparently come out in some sort of celebration. Okay? So, again, you're in this big thing, there's a stage, you've got food stalls, you've got your merchant stalls, and then you've got your carnival kind of fair games. So, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go to the merchant.
You're going to go to the merchant? Alright, so you walk up to the merchant. Hello, how are you? Are you enjoying our festivities today?
I'm not gonna act suspicious, so I'm just gonna say, yeah, it's fun.
That's probably good. Well, here's what we have for sale.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I just jumped through a portal.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't,
Just landed in
you
someone's
probably shouldn't
basement.
announce that. Yeah, you probably shouldn't announce that you were hanging out in somebody's basement. That's probably not a good idea.
Merchant. Health potions.
Yeah, health
I
potions.
think I have enough for that for now.
For now.
Blanket. Already have lantern. Cooking utensils. Not going.
Now remember, if there's a little circle next to it, there's only one of them. Is there anything on that list you want to buy? Yeah, I wonder what that could be.
Pancake nunchucks.
Oh, your nunchucks. Oh, you found your nunchucks. Somebody's got nunchucks for sale. Imagine that. All right, how much are your nunchucks?
They are 1d6.
How much they cost?
Oh, 20 gold.
20 gold. All right, so subtract 20 gold.
Thankfully, I have a calculator.
Yeah, that's why I do that when you count it.
447. Wait.
I don't know what else it would be.
Minus 20. How did you guess that? I'm not good at math.
What was it? 47 minus
It's
20.
okay. I didn't realize how good this game would be for.
Slow, small, so it fits, buddy. This is also teaching you your handwriting. So now you need to write. Now, if you have a new weapon, you need to write nunchucks in there. It should be on wherever you put the paper.
So focus, slow down.
Yep.
We aren't in a rush.
Nope.
It's part of the fun.
Mm-hmm. 1d6 plus 2.
1d6
Plus 2. Same box. Yep.
plus 2.
And that's bludgeoning. So same thing as this.
What else do you have that's bludgeoning?
His frying
Frying
pan
pan.
Oh,
that he wasted a dragon with.
a sweet frying pan.
That he
Knocked
straight
out a dragon with.
critical hit it on it and did like 20 damage in one shot on it with a frying pan.
Took its head off in one shot.
Pretty much. It only took like 2 turns to kill it. I was not expecting that. Alright, so that was the only one. So you can erase it out of the inventory there.
You're sitting here as a DM being like, this will take a little bit. It'll be a whole fun battle. 2 turns.
2 turns.
Okay, it's a short night.
Well, yeah, that was the boss battle for the session. So yeah, that was pretty much the end of it. Alright, so hang on. You're still at the merchant stand. Do they have anything else you want?
Yes, all of their armor.
Well, if you look, that'll armor at 11 plus 2. It's going to be 1 less than what you currently have. So you could buy it, but it'll be a little bit easier to hit you if you do. So that's up to
No,
you.
I'm not buying that.
Okay. Anything
Anything
else?
else on there you like?
I'm good. As
Okay.
long as they don't have if they don't have a wooden spatula, I'm good.
Everything that's on that list is what you got. Alright, so I'll take that back. Do you want to sell anything? Do you have anything that you would like to sell while you're still here?
Definitely not selling my frying pan.
Still not there. You can canny one of that? That's smart because it's not just a weapon, it's a frying pan. You can use
Yeah.
it to cook. You know
I
what I
have
mean?
eggs.
And
Ooh.
yeah, they're not bad. Hanging out in your pocket for like the last week that you've been on this adventure.
Well, it's my imagination.
They're the.
I'm
That's right. They're the eggs that we didn't have to refrigerate.
Yes.
They're like eggs from right
Yeah,
from
they're
chicken. They
invincible
can
eggs.
last. Yeah, yeah.
They're invincible eggs unless
They're
the fact
invincible
that
eggs.
frying
Yeah,
pan.
yeah.
Did you add inflation to those eggs? For the gold.
I'm going on. I got all that right out of the handbook. That's there.
Oh, they give you gold and stuff in the handbook.
There's a list for anything like common item that would be like in the game. There's a list for it and how much it's worth.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm
All right.
actually-
Well, thank you, Jack.
Sorry, I'm trying. Yeah.
Yeah, he's over here.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Well, thank you for your patronage. Have a good day.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right. So, all the merchant shops are gonna have the same wares. So you do have food stalls. You have game stalls. Again, there's a stage playing music off to the end. And you are kind of on a mission. You are trying to look for your next portal and your stone. So keep that in mind. But have fun. Do what you want to do.
I'm gonna go play a carnival game.
You want to go play a game? Okay.
Have some fun while I'm here.
So you walk up to a game, and the I don't know what to call a carny in this one. The barker, he calls you over. Step right up. 5 gold apiece. Knock the 3 bottles down. You get 3 tries. Win a prize. All right, so it's gonna cost you 5 gold to play.
Okay. 4, 4. 4, 2, 7. Minus 422.
Okay, give me an athletics check when you're ready.
Guys, roll.
17.
Plus,
What was the other one?
it's athletics. So whatever I think that falls under dexterity.
Plus 3.
Okay, so that is
20.
all right. So you throw the first ball, clean hit. You start getting a little confident. I can do this. You throw the second one, boom, knock it over. I got this. You throw the third one, clean shot. You knock all 3 of them over. We have a winner. So you get to pick at random. Pick one out random.
Prize.
So number 3.
Yep.
Unstable banana.
Oh, go ahead and read what that does. Go ahead and read it out loud.
When consumed, you are paralyzed until the start of your next turn. On your turn, you create a clone of yourself. Both are controlled by
if something after 1 minute.
Let me see.
Ah, Jesus.
Well,
I wrote it.
It's
I
at an
scribbled
angle.
s- yeah.
It's at an angle. That's why I was having trouble reading it.
Dies after 1 minute.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
If the
clone
original
dies after 1
dies
minute.
and the clone is still alive, the soul transferred and becomes the original.
Okay.
So if you die and your clone's still alive, you get put into your clone and
And keep on living.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna eat that yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that yet.
It's a good thing to
Write it in your
save, though.
inventory. You gotta write it down and hold on to the paper.
Stable banana.
Unstable banana. That comes out. I believe that comes from the Rick and Morty expansion.
Better get more expansion for.
Yeah, they have 2 legit Rick and Morty
That's
campaigns.
Never seen Rick and Morty. I just know.
Jack, you gotta be careful with my screen. I got a soda back here.
I might be the one touching that one. I was on the phone with that last time.
Watch it.
I'm trying to make sure the spell book doesn't knock in, but I'm trying not to have.
There.
No, you're good.
There we go.
It's good
You
work,
spelled
Dr.
banana wrong.
I spelled banana
B-
wrong.
No, I
No,
think
you got it.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
You got it. B-A-N.
You wanna play again?
You got it.
Here we go.
You wanna play again?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Fine, whatever.
That's up to you, but I mean.
I'm going to.
Alright, 5 more gold.
I mean, you've got the gold.
She's got plenty.
Jack's frugal over here.
Is it called?
Well, his last, our last session that she was here for, I think we had, 3 fights? And he's the only party member, so he gets
Oh, so
everything.
he gets all
yeah,
of
he
them.
gets everything, so. That'll change.
Right, he'll still be the.
Yeah, if you start playing, I like whoever finds it.
Well,
Actually,
that's gonna change by the end of the night. That is one thing I wanted to bring up with you guys real quick, the way I do loot. Jack, whenever you're ready, I need you to pay attention. So the way I do loot, if it's in like a container, a chest, a barrel, something like that, and you put in the work, your character puts in the work to do like the lock picking or the sleight, whatever it is to get it, it's yours. You put the work in for it. When it comes to like an encounter, a fight, a boss, something like that, some people don't like doing this, some people do. It depends. The way I do it is whoever dealt the death blow, that last hit that kills whatever it is, they're the ones that loot, and it is up to that party member to disperse it as evenly as they think possible.
Okay.
So think about how your character would do it, but I've always done it this way. Not saying that this particular group would be that way, but with more seasoned players, it's a great way to keep people honest, and it really weeds out shitty players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how I do it.
Okay.
Like there's gonna be times where there's gonna be specific loot that's like that's for that person.
Yeah.
But if this person gets it, it's up to that person to get it to that person.
Yeah.
And if they don't,
Yeah.
they don't. So you're playing again? Did you take out your 5 gold?
Yes, I did.
Alright, athletics check.
12. That's probably not gonna be good.
He's got.
You got a 3 now, that's what, 15?
Yeah.
Alright. So you're all confident, you knock that over, you're feeling good, you throw that ball, you knock the first one down, feeling real good about it, you throw the second one, direct hit, boom. You're all full of it. You throw that third one, just barely misses it. Just skims the top. So we have a winner, we have a 2 prize. So you win a level 2 prize because you knocked down 2. So again,
We still got 8 prize though, so it's a good game.
as long as you don't completely whiff, you will win this game.
Okay, I got 2.
Well, yeah, that was for me to, so I know that these are the ones, the 2s and the 3s.
Ooey gooey chow.
Ah, yes! Yeah, go ahead and read that one out loud.
The ooey gooey what?
Chocolate.
No, we're not done. That's a long name. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Chip chocolate ring?
Ooey gooey chocolate chip cookie ring.
Oh,
You are pancakes.
a plain
Pancakes.
gold, band
Mm-hmm.
with a small cookie on top. When worn, you gain the following effects. Up to 3 times a day, you can summon a giant cookie.
I know my handwriting's not that terrible.
I can barely read this.
2d4.
To an opponent. Times your
the
strength.
dice plus his level times his strength.
Oh my
To an
god.
opponent. You could have taken out.
Is there any limit for how long you can wear this sucker?
I could
No,
have
you
used
just
this with the
can
lighter
use it
strength.
three times per long rest.
Where hold on.
Yeah. So you gonna put your ring on?
Sure.
Alright, you slide your ring on and go ahead and just put cookie ring in your bag. It's gonna take you forever to write.
Yeah, I had, like,
It took me forever to write multiple ooey gooey chocolate chip cookie rings. It took me 2 hours one night to set all of this. Yeah. A lot goes into DMing that you all don't realize.
This is why I said when I was like, yeah, we could try and start, but I don't know how to DM, and I can't do it to start. I know to play a while, but
Yep.
I know I spelled that wrong.
It's fine. It's written right there on the paper. And you got 3 adults here to help you spell.
I don't know if Jess told you, but I had listened to like people play before.
Mhm.
I'd like watched, but not ever actually played.
So there's the one that we watched it's a YouTube channel called Man Shorts, MANN. Shorts is the dude's last name is Man. And if you go and you watch like their D&D season whatevers, their skits, like they're scripted and written out, but they do give you an idea of the mechanics. And then if you go, they have 3 campaigns that they did. They have We Play D&D, which is what we're working through now. Then they have Airships of Aurelia, I think it's called. And that they did during the pandemic, so it's over Zoom, but the maps are on the screen and all that. And then they did one through the official Star Wars D&D expansion, so they did a Star Wars one, and those are all like legit them sitting and playing.
Yeah.
So you can get a real feel of like.
And if you want to use this, you can.
Oh, thank you.
That's
You gonna
weird.
play again? You good?
I'm good.
You're good. All right. So now what? You played. I mean, the games are all. They're not gonna go away. You can come back and play some more.
You've got the stage.
You got the stage. You've got food stalls.
I'm gonna go get some food.
You wanna go get some food? All right. So
Hopefully
you
they have
walk.
chili dogs.
You what?
Hopefully
it's
they have chili dogs.
Well, I hate to disappoint you. So you walk up to a food stall. Hi, how are you, sir? Nice to see you. And she looks at you a little funny because again, you are a walking stack of pancakes. You kind of get
And
looks.
covered in pumpkin.
And covered in pumpkin, so you kind of get looks everywhere you go. So there's your food menu.
Corn on the cob, spiced apples, smoked sausage, cider, and
And what?
pumpkin juice.
And pumpkin juice.
I'm probably gonna take some pumpkin juice and corn on the cob.
Okay, so what are they? How much are they? I can't remember.
-5 gold.
For both?
Each.
Yeah.
So you take 10, subtract 10 gold, and add your pumpkin juice and your corn on the cob. Or are you eating that now? Are you gonna walk around and eat it now? So you're gonna walk around and eat your corn on the cob, drink your pumpkin juice? Alright, then don't bother putting it in your bag.
It's still minus the gold.
Yeah, you minus the gold, but you don't have to put it in your bag because you're eating it now.
Just as can I ask a question? That's just.
Yeah, go for it.
So since there's not a circle next to the you put, could he technically buy multiples of corn
Yep.
on the cob? Okay.
Yeah, anything that doesn't have the little circle next to it, there's multiples of it.
Okay.
So like in the merchant shop, he bought the only pair of nunchucks, but there is still a lance for sale. Then there's only one. But like the leather armor, there's multiple of that, and everything else is more.
Gotcha.
Yep. So anytime I give you guys a menu or something like that,
That's
or
what
a
I'm
merchant,
gonna ask.
yep.
There you go.
You're all done? Well, thank you for your purchase. Bye. And she watches you walk off. Oh, you mean a fist
Oh,
bump?
he's eating his corn on the cob.
Oh, I thought you were giving the lady a fist bump.
I
Okay.
was ready for him to start eating the corn on the cob.
All right. So you're walking around eating your corn on the cob. You got your pumpkin juice. Anything else that you wanted to know?
Needs butter.
Well, you make sure you can go back around and tell her that if you want.
No, I have eggs. I'll make some.
Oh, you up? All right. Hey, go for
No,
it.
I'm kidding. I'd rather eat
I'll say we could do that. All right, so you're walking around, you're checking out the sights, listening to all the noise. Anything else? Like I said, you can always go back to the stalls. Anything like that. You need to figure out kind of where you're going and what's going on.
I'm gonna ask around and see if I can find out where this place is, like what the name of this place is.
Okay. So go ahead and so you walk up to the first person that you see and go ahead and give me a charisma check.
15.
Hmm?
His charisma's low too.
Mine hopefully will be good.
they're not very well liked by society. They're because of their bloodline and stuff. So people
They gotta be charismatic.
What you got, buddy?
14.
You got a 14. So
I have to go -1.
oh, because you have a -1 in your charisma. That's right. Yeah, that was your dump stat. Excuse me. So you walk up and you tug on somebody's shirt because you're so short. You got to get their attention. They scream and they just run off. So you keep on walking and you're asking, trying to, excuse me, and nobody's paying you anything.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, they're gone. They saw
Well, I
Pumpkin
shout.
Man and ran.
Well, I just say I'm just gonna say that anyway. Sorry, everybody.
So finally, you find a small group of little kids. Since you're about kind of like their height and they're kids that got that wonder about them, they stop and talk to you. So,
Hello.
hi.
Can you tell me what the name of this village place is?
Well, this is Stonyville.
Oh.
Are you enjoying our fair?
Mhm.
Yep, we're celebrating the our independence.
Oh.
Yep. We gained our independence from the king about 50 years ago, and this is our annual street fair celebration.
Oh. Would you guys like some corn?
No, thank you. Looks like about it's half eaten, but I appreciate that.
I just
wanna
wanted
go buy
to see
some?
their reaction.
Your
I wanted to
reaction.
see their reaction.
Anything else? You want to ask him anything else? Talk to him about anything?
I'm good.
Okay, so you say so.
Bye. I'll go
Bye.
maybe get myself some more corn.
Oh, okay. Walk off. All right, now what?
Well, now I know the name of the place. I want to go back to the house and see if the door's still unlocked.
Now you're gonna go breaking into somebody's house. Brother.
No, man, I want to go search for if there's any stone or anything.
Well,
Because I have my locket.
you have the amulet and you have the drawing of the portal.
Yeah.
So even if you find the stone, you should probably,
Yeah. Well, just thought I had it.
Okay, so you give me a survival check.
What am I gonna get squashed?
Give me a survival check. Survival isn't just
8.
about that. 8.
Well, he's got to add.
Plus 2. 10.
You can't find your way back to the house. It's once you got into the crowd, and because you've never been here before, you're lost in a sea of stuff. You have no idea which of these houses was the one that you.
And it sucks because I'm too short.
Too short for what?
Can't see over people.
I'm
Oh.
pancakes. I'm like that big.
Well, I don't think it would matter how tall you were. You can't find it.
Well, I mean, I could probably see if there's an open door.
So you're just gonna start checking people's houses now. Start jiggling doors.
I
You're
mean,
gonna
if
steal
I was-
cars next.
No, I mean,
You're gonna
if
grab
I-
yourself a carriage. There's towels
No,
in that drawer, and there's napkins over there at
No,
the
what
napkin
I
holder
mean-
if you need them.
what I mean, if I was taller, I would be able to see if there's an open door. Like, if it's
Oh,
just
well-
open from where I left.
Well, I would hope you at least shut the door behind you,
I
so you
didn't
don't just
think
leave
about
it.
that.
Oh, well, I can't blame you. This is a little overwhelming. That's a first. It's never happened before. Call that a win right now.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
You could have made a cat litter.
I just did it today.
I was trying to just hold it in, and I thought I could catch it just back
Oh,
into
you're
the.
good, You're good. So, I mean, if you want to go start trying to break into people's houses, we can do that.
No, I don't want to do
Okay.
that.
All right.
I
Well,
wish I was taller though.
maybe ask somebody to put you on their shoulders.
And then I'm gonna get them all sick.
Well, that's their problem then.
Then I'll probably go climb up a light pole.
You want to climb a light pole? All right. So you go and you find a lamp post. There's several of them. This is an old-timey town. There's not really electricity, so there's plenty of oil lamps around. Give me a athletics check.
Imagine I did a nat 20. And I got a 5. Hold on. My character right over. Athletics. 8.
So
Not
despite your best efforts, assuming that natural syrup was going to help you stick to the pole and climb, and it does not, and you make it about halfway and just fall back down to the ground.
Ouch! At least I didn't take any damage. I don't want to take damage.
Don't give the DM ideas then.
I did see the idea, and you're like, ooh, that could have been an idea.
Wasn't considering it, but no, you don't take damage
Oh, yay.
this time. it's the houses. There is an inn. There's an inn. See if you're standing facing that way. We'll say from where you're standing now, the stage is going to be over here to your far left-hand corner, and then over here along the row houses there is the inn, and then out is the plaza with all the vendors and all that going on.
I'm going to go up on stage.
You're going to go up on stage.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to say hi to everybody. Can somebody please tell me where I am?
All right.
What? I'm bored. I'm sitting in the town. I'm like, wait, what am I going to do here?
So you climb up on stage, and immediately the crowd stops because you've just interrupted people's a song from the band that's playing. So go ahead and roll me a charisma check.
I mean, why not? Why not just go talk to everybody? And I get a 19. Oh my goodness, I get a nat 20. Oh no, minus 1. Got 18.
18. All right. So go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Hello. I may not look like everybody else because I'm made of pancakes.
So the town, it's full of like an assortment of people. There's elves, there's humans, there's say a couple of dwarves, couple of tabaxi. They're cat people.
I'm sure I could have been one of them.
You picked pancake,
Come on, play another campaign.
or you know, if
Be a different
your
person.
character dies, you may have to make a new one.
That's
That's
true.
the other thing. If your character does die, do you guys want to make a new one and keep going, or do you want to just be like I'm done? Like that's up to y'all. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So if you die, you know, tabaxi's an
Yes.
option. So you're up there talking. What do you want to say? You told them that you know you're Pancake Man. You know they're enthralled. They have never seen you before. So screw the song. What's this dude saying? So they're
They probably don't even understand what I'm saying.
no, they can understand. You're speaking common. The floor is yours.
Has anybody here seen like someone else that looks like me?
And they all start looking around and they're shaking their heads. No.
No. Because when I was in this other place, I traveled the world basically,
Oh.
and somebody took my friends. He stayed behind, so. But I was wondering if you guys saw anybody like me.
No. While you have their attention, is there anything else you want to ask them? Any other questions? Anything you might have on you that might be advisable to ask a crowd of people that you have their attention?
Has anybody seen anything that looks like this?
So you hold the drawing up to the crowd and you wave it around and you hear murmurs and stuff and people asking, no, we haven't seen anything like that here in town.
Oh. Well, you said in town.
I
Have you
did
seen
say
it
in
somewhere
town.
else?
I don't know. Maybe. Anything else while you have the crowd, or are you ready to get off stage and let them have their concert?
I'm ready to get off stage.
Alright, so you hop down. Now what?
I'm gonna go.
You still got the inn to
Yeah,
explore.
I'm gonna
You've
go
got.
sleep.
You want to go to sleep.
I just wanna go to sleep. Okay, I wanna go and explore the inn.
You want to go look in the inn?
Yes. Hopefully there's a restaurant in there.
Well, you have food.
I know.
There's food stalls. You just ate corn
And pumpkin juice.
and pumpkin juice.
Well, I didn't even finish that.
Well, you should.
Now I did.
Now you did.
Okay, now you did.
All right.
Yeah.
So you go in the inn, and it's pretty busy. Might be a little bit difficult to find a room, because the festival going on, people come in from all over. So like I said, it's packed. So what do you want to do? Talk to somebody, explore.
I'll talk to the maintenance person. Like the
The
person that
innkeeper?
checks people in.
The front
Yeah.
desk.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk up to the front desk. Hello, sir. How can I help you today?
I'm not really sure. Do you guys have any extra rooms?
No, I'm afraid we're all booked up right now. As you can probably tell, there's a festival going on, and
Yes.
yeah,
Wait,
we've
am I,
been
like,
booked
in-
up for weeks.
Am I like below the counter? She's leaning over.
Yeah,
the
she's
counter.
got to lean over the counter to talk to you, like, hi. Because you're really probably only, we'll say like Savannah's height. That's all the taller you really are. You're about like 3
I'm
feet.
just happy I'm not Isaiah's height.
Yeah, well, there you go, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. Is there anything else I can do for you? You might have some luck over the next town over, but this kind of goes on everywhere around here. Everybody gets pretty booked up until this festival's over. Thankfully, tonight's the last night, so you know tomorrow I can get you. I don't know what I can't help you today.
I'll go explore the next town over, or maybe go see what else there is to do.
Okay. So you're done in the inn. You don't want to ask anybody. You don't want to show them the picture. Nothing like that.
Oh yes, I do. Excuse me, have you seen anything like this?
No, that's a really pretty pattern.
Because I'm too tired, because I'm too
I got you. No, I haven't seen anything like that. That's a really pretty pattern, though. That's a good drawing. Did you draw that?
Yes, I did.
Well, you're good. You should draw stuff and sell it. But no, I haven't seen anything like that anywhere around.
Smart.
So.
Earn some extra money. Well, thank you. Guess I'll go play some more carnival games.
You want to go play some more carnival games? All right. So you step out of the inn, and as you step out of the inn, in the hustle and bustle of all the city, you're starting to get a little anxious because you've been. Usually it's not this hard, you found it by now, or at least somebody can help you. You know what I mean? So as you're walking down the street, you're not really paying attention, and as you're walking, there's a woman coming towards you that is also not really paying attention. She likewise looks a little upset and flustered, and you run into each other. You drop your drawing, and she drops the book that she's carrying. So you both bend down to pick up your things. You pick up her book. She picks up the drawing. She recognizes the drawing but says nothing. Okay? So, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hello. I'm Flapjack. Sorry, I didn't mean to run into you. I'm just a little
No, you don't
upset
mean that,
about
yeah.
something. I'm just a little upset about something.
You just introduce
I'm in.
yourself. Yep.
Oh, that's fine. I also am a little distracted, so I apologize. Oh, my name's I didn't want to share, but whatever.
Well, I was just asking.
That's okay. My name is Griffin. I apologize for running into you.
So you hand him the drawing back. He hands you the book back. As you're sitting there exchanging your pleasantries, the ground starts to rumble. Rumble a little bit. And out of the ground bursts a giant worm. And as it bursts out, the air is automatically filled with this disgusting stench. It's horrible. You're a farmer and you're a druid, so both of you give me animal handling checks.
I'm probably gonna whack him with the front.
You roll your 20,
I got it.
Great.
and then you add.
Oh, animal handling.
Yep.
4, so it's 14.
You rolled an 8. That's 12.
Oh, sorry.
Now who can't do math?
I was looking at the 10 that rolled the
Yeah,
die, but I moved it. Sorry.
Animal handling is down here, buddy.
No.
And you're proficient in it, so you add your bonus to it. So it's whatever you roll.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so what'd you get?
A 12.
A 12. So you recognize it. You haven't seen one before, but you've heard stories. This is what is known as a sewer worm. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a giant worm. They live in the sewers. They feed off of whatever's in the sewer, whatever garbage gets thrown down there. Human and other things alike using the sewer.
Nice.
Remember, you have wild shape, so you get any creature that you see.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you can take the form of. So that sewer worm, we're going to make that a level 3 because it is big,
Okay.
So you add that to your list.
I'm probably gonna have to whack my frying pan.
What the hell did you just buy nunchucks for? You've been bugging me about for 4 sessions.
I know,
No
let's see if
nunchucks.
my frying pan will do anything.
Oh, well, we'll find out. So as this thing bursts out of the ground, you recognize it as a sewer worm. You know they're pretty dangerous. They can spread disease on top of just being disgusting and ugly. So go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
That's 20.
You roll the 20, and then you add your initiative to
I got a 5.
it.
So 19.
Okay. You got 19?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the worm rolled in that 20, so he's going first.
I didn't even get to find my initiative.
It's your initiative bonus right up there top.
That's okay, I did the same thing.
So whatever you roll, +3.
Okay.
Calm down. What'd you roll?
5.
You You rolled a 5, so 8, and you rolled a what?
19.
You got 19, so you're next, and then Jack's next.
You made it sound like you were doing bad over there with 19 as your.
90's good. I mean, I rolled my first nat 1 like 3 times in a row.
You got a nat 1?
3 times in a row.
Yeah, in his first session, he got 3 of them.
Wow.
With the pink dice in that bowl.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't use the pink dice anymore. Alright, so, Worm's up first, and he rears over, and he's got a deadlock beat on you.
I had my frying pan.
What's your AC?
17.
So he opens his jaws and he lunges to get you, and because you're so small, he's not used to aiming for a target like that. He completely misses and hits next to him. Jess, you're up.
Oh,
So you got your, you can look at your spells, you can look at your
Thank you, Jeff.
attacks.
Can I see the spell book?
Give it unwrap for you, sorry.
I can't wait to show you what my spell does.
Well, if you can think
Sorry,
of
Ray's
ways-
the keeper of the spell book, so I had to.
Clearly you're
Well,
not.
you can look at mine after.
while you're looking
Too
for your
hot.
spell, I'm going to grab another drink.
I'm trying to see how to kill this thing.
I'm gonna read what my
And
spell book
what is my range?
So right now, you two are standing next to each other, so you're here and here.
Here,
And
say
then-
that she's the cannon, I'll make it. Cool.
Now that the worm struck and came back, most of him is still in the hole.
Mhm.
So like you can't even see the whole worm.
Yeah.
But he's about 20 feet from both of you. So
Okay.
if you're gonna attack Jack with your stuff, you're gonna have to move in before you can attack. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, it's 20 feet from you. So you are in short bow range. Short bows are 20, long bows are 30, I
Okay.
believe. So you could hit it with your bow, or if you have a ranged spell that you could use, or you can move and then
Okay.
use your daggers or another close range spell.
And I'm gonna use
And
my.
I get an extra bonus in my action.
Do you?
Yeah. For my spell that I got last session.
Which one? I can't. It's been a week. I can't remember.
Oh, the
Action surge?
Mhm.
Yeah, your action surge, right. And don't forget, you're wearing that cookie ring. Yeah.
I'm gonna try that after.
Well, it's only Jess's turn.
I'm gonna use the thorn whip.
Thorn whip, okay.
Yeah, so if it hits, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Make a melee spell attack.
So you would attack, like, you would use your strength modifier. That's what melee would be. So you would use your strength modifier.
Okay.
So you roll your 20.
It's a long
19.
whip.
So strength is plus 1.
Okay, so
So
you
20.
definitely hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. What's the damage?
1d6.
Piercing damage. And if the target is large or
Smaller.
it's
10.
pull 10 feet. It's not, it's it's because it's as big, it's considered gargantuan. So it's the highest, it's the biggest
You
thing.
wanna try it here?
A 5.
Okay. So you do 5 damage. Yeah, it's just your cantrips aren't going to do a whole lot. Yeah, then down
Yeah.
here at the bottom of each of these, it'll tell you what that you get at a higher
Oh,
level.
okay, I see.
That's why if you look, the dice you have to roll is in pencil. So it can
Okay.
be everything else is in pen. That's in pencil, so it can be
Nice,
erased
nice.
now.
Thank
So
you.
you did 5 damage. Jack, you're up.
I would have to step forward.
Okay, how close you getting?
I'll get about 10 feet.
So you're gonna move up 10 feet. All right, so you're still 10 feet away from it. And remember, your melee attacks only have 5-foot range, so you have to be within 5 feet. Your cookie thing, or something like that, that would work because you're far enough from that.
I'm gonna try my cookie.
Okay, so read it and tell me what it does, because I don't remember.
I'm trying to see which one it is. Here it is.
Okay. A plain gold band with a small cookie on top. When born, you gain the following effects. Up to 3 times a day, you can summon a giant cookie.
So you're gonna summon the cookie. Okay.
And what does it say after that?
You may make a dex attack roll on the hit. On a hit, it deals 2d4.
Pretty sure it goes more than that.
Yeah,
double times your strength modifier. Okay, so you need to do a dex roll. So roll your 20 and then add your dex modifier to it.
15 dexterity.
Good rolls.
30, 15, 18.
Okay, so you definitely hit. So you do 2d4. So do you need another d4?
Yes, I do. Two and one.
So 3 plus your level. So you're level 2. So 3 plus 2.
5
Okay, and what's your strength modifier?
plus 3.
3. So what did I? So you had what, 5?
Yep.
So 5 times 3.
8.
5 times 3.
Oh,
It's okay.
5 3 times.
15.
Okay, so you do 15 damage. So he's kind of, it's waving a little bit. It just got smacked in the face with a giant cookie. It's not really sure what's going on. It's trying to eat it, but not working out so well. So start of the turn again. So it's going to turn its attention to you. Then what's your AC?
16.
16.
Luigi.
So it comes down to go after you, and it's just able to latch onto your leg.
Okay.
So it is going to do. Take 8 damage.
How much?
And you're now grappled.
Start with 22.
And how much did you take?
So you are now grappled. So it's your turn. So you can't do anything until you get ungrappled. So I need you to make a dex throw. So you're 20, and then add your dex to it.
Fuck. 3. 3, and then my
Oh.
dexterity's 3, so 6.
So yeah, you're still grappled. Jack, it's your turn.
So you don't
Now the
lose
nice
your-
thing about not a nice thing for the worm, nice thing for y'all, because it uses its mouth to attack and to grapple. Now that you're grappled, for now until you get let go, it can't attack.
Okay.
So,
Let's go, buddy.
Well, I'm gonna try to slice the grapple if I can do that.
well, you have a sword, so you're not still too far away. You're 5 feet away. You have to jump up
Yeah, I
another
have
5.
to move up.
All right, so you move up 5 feet. All right, and then give me.
Switch to my sword.
All right, so go ahead and give me a your sword's strength roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Slash it.
Alright, so then, yeah.
15 plus strength.
Are you sure that's not loaded? You keep hitting 15s.
It's not. I'm watching it as it goes down. It's
Alright.
17.
No, I believe you. So 15 plus your strength.
Now I got a 9.
No, keep the 15.
Jack, come on.
15.
15 plus strength, so 17?
So 17. So you
Wait,
definitely
no,
hit.
18. Sorry, my bad.
Either way, you hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. Whatever it says down there for your.
Sword. 1d6.
Plus. There should be a plus on there.
Plus 2.
Okay.
And I got a 1, so 3. Not
So
good.
you do 3 damage. So you kind of like swipe at it and you kind of glance off of it and cut it open a little bit, but it's pretty much focused on Griffin, just so it doesn't even really notice.
I just hope it doesn't eat her.
Beginning of the round, it can't attack because it's got you grappled, so it's your up and you
Another
try to.
dexterity.
Yep, another dex check.
Lucky.
6, so.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay, well then yeah, you're still stuck. You're up.
I'm gonna keep hitting that same spot with my sword.
Okay, you're gonna go for that same sweet spot. Try to cut it open a little bit more. Go for it. 15.
Ooh, no.
3.
3.
His
Oh, yeah,
worm's
you-
gonna kill it.
You're trying to you're trying to go for that same spot, but same stroke of bad luck as you throwing them balls earlier. You just kind of like miss because you're
Yeah.
trying to go for that. Start of the round. Worm can't attack. You're up. And put this through.
Okay.
Do you think you were gonna roll this
20.
bad?
Oh,
A
thank
nat
God.
20. Nat 20.
No,
Oh.
17 plus the 3 dexterity.
All right. Well then you break out. but that takes your turn.
Yeah,
Well, if
So-
you haven't gotten that one
at least
yet.
I'm free.
I'm gonna hit my nunchucks.
Switch to the nunchucks. Go for it.
I just want to see what happens. I got
That'll be your
six.
dex.
6 plus 3, so
Well, since
Oh,
they're
wait,
new
no.
to you and you don't.
not
All right,
8. There we go.
8.
My brain isn't working.
That's all right. Just slow down. Take your time. So you're not familiar with these yet. You just bought them. They're brand new off the shelf. So you're like swinging them around, and you don't really have any idea what's going on, and you just miss wild. Top of the round, Worm's turn. Looking at you because you tried to smack him with nunchucks.
And you hit him with a cookie.
And I hit him, and you hit him with a cookie.
5.
Well, if you want to try this.
So he must have had like a chocolate chip stuck in his eye or something because he just completely misses. Jess, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna hit him with the dual daggers.
All right.
So that's a D
Dex.
dex.
Did you get
Yes.
close enough to him?
You'll roll your 20. Huh?
Probably standing right there.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean he let go, but
Oh.
it's like
Oh, okay.
right in her face.
5
Doesn't-
feet at
I didn't know if it reared back or not.
No, it's kind of let go, and then he looked at him and tried to go for him, but you guys are since he was right.
Oh
Christ.
no.
What'd you roll?
That's a 2.
So 5.
She rolled a 2.
Miss
So yeah,
wild.
you're bleeding a little bit, so you're not quite sure, like you're kind of focused on that, and you just miss wildly. Jack, you're up.
Starting to shoot back.
Okay, that's fine. You're good.
Okay, I'm gonna try again with my nunchucks.
All right, try again with the nunchucks.
Practice
You
makes
never give
perfect.
up. 7. Why?
Yeah, you try again, and you just.
Did you add your dexterity into it?
It's not gonna matter.
3.
You're good.
So-
Yep, still. Yep, you try, and you get closer this time, but like you're still trying to figure out the weight because you got one in your hand and the other, trying to figure out how to manipulate that weight. You're learning.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
kind of
trying to-
learning on the job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
trying
trying.
not to smack myself in the face like I did with my friends.
All right, top of the round. Jack, it's still looking at you because you're the one that keeps going at it.
Why don't you go at it on Jess?
What's your AC, sir?
17.
So it hits.
No.
He rears back and he chomps down on you. He's gonna do 7 damage. So not your AC,
I know. I got
your
that.
health. Yep. Subtract. Don't erase it. Just cross it out, which you just did.
No, I only erased a little bit. Gonna cross that. So that'll be
What's your health?
21.
How much health do you have?
I have 28.
Okay, and
21.
Yep. So and then now you're grappled. So you're stuck. You're gonna have to make a check.
Don't worry, Worm. I'm gonna get you.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use my primal savagery cantrip.
Okay, which does.
So sharpens my nails and teeth, make a melee attack.
Okay, so your strength mod.
Yeah.
Try to cut his tongue where I hit. So that way I don't.
No, it's got you in its jaws, like you're.
Ow.
It's just biting
I'm
down.
gonna bite it back, thank you. 'Cause I'm a
Please.
little busy.
It's a smelly bite.
What was it? My
Your strength.
strength. So 13.
Back right here.
You are just able to go ahead and chomp down, like you're using the teeth or the
Yeah.
claw. Oh, you're using your teeth, so you're just biting. You're gonna bite a sewer worm back. You're gonna bite that, put that in your mouth.
Alright, we're gonna slash it.
All right.
So I hit-
I'll
it's
say
gonna
I'll
be a
give you
sneaky
that
bite.
one take back. I'll
Yeah.
give you one.
And if
So-
you
I was gonna
wait,
say
can
unless you
bite
want
it?
to start taking poison damage, I would suggest you not bite it.
I have a
It is a
question.
shit worm.
Can she borrow my weapons?
Yeah, if you
Oh,
take
well,
if you that's not as easy as you just handing it off to her. We got to do some stuff.
I
if
know,
you
I
wanna
mean-
do that, but that is possible.
No, I mean like stuff she can use it.
Yeah, I mean you
Good,
could
yeah.
pass back and forth if y'all pass the right checks.
So 1d10. Acid.
Oh wow, you got your 10,
Yeah.
5.
5.
Yeah.
That's not
All right,
good.
so it rears back a little bit. That it burns. And
Acid.
yep. So it goes back around Jack's turn. So you're still grappled. So I need you to roll your 20 and add your dex. You're looking to beat a 12.
18.
Well, yeah, you beat it. You're out. You're out, but that takes your turn to do that. Okay.
Yeah,
So at least you're free, and it rears back, and it's gonna slither itself back another 5 feet to get out of both of yours range, because it's like I'm not dealing with this, because it has longer range that it can come at you. You guys are the ones that got to get closer. So start a turn again. His turn. He's a little pissed.
I mean, I would be too if that happened to me. That would hurt.
Tracy.
16.
So and it's haste to come at you because it's mad. It lunges down and strikes. Comes right next to you. Barely misses. You're up.
Alright, dual daggers.
Dual daggers. All right.
That's dexterity,
Yep.
right?
I think maybe it's worth
Do I add anything for using the dual daggers?
Is it a dex or a strength?
Well, you're proficient in them, right?
Yeah.
So then
I bet it should be adding this to
you should be
the-
adding it. Yeah.
Okay.
I
That's
didn't
okay.
know you weren't.
No, that's
Sorry.
okay. I forgot. It's okay.
No, it's all right. But yeah, just for your rolls, not for the attack. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Not for the damage. For the attack, not for the damage.
Okay, so then I should add 3, so I'm adding 5.
You're adding 5 to that.
So 14.
14. And you're just barely able to do a double slash, so go ahead and give me damage. You strike with one, and then you kind of spin around and with the other one. Plus whatever it tells you.
So 5.
Plus what?
Oh, plus the.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
3.
so if it tells you, so you're going to roll that, and then you add that to it.
Got it. 8.
That's why I usually put it on here to where I put like 2d4 plus 3, so it's all in one line, so that you know
Okay.
to add it all together.
Okay.
So what is it?
It'll be 8.
It'll be 8. So it's reeling. You guys got it knocked out pretty. Yeah. Took me a while to find those. So it's reeling. It's not looking too good. It's kind of starting to sway back and forth a little bit. All of your multiple, like your claw marks and your sword and all that. It's starting to bleed out in certain places. It's getting a little wobbly. Jack, you're free. You're up.
I'm going.
Don't forget you have What do you have down here for? You only have the 2 spells right now, right? Flat self's not going to be. Don't forget you have that action surge. If you want to remember what it does, it's right here in the spell book, page 2.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Well, read what it does first, or page 2.
So it's
You can push yourself beyond your normal limit. One for short or long rest. You may take one bonus action on your turn. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
try that.
So the way that would work, you don't have to use it right now. Say you go to attack and you miss, you can use that to take a turn and try again. Okay? So let's see how this rolls out. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
You're gonna what?
Hit it with my sword.
You're gonna go for the sword? Alright. Go ahead and roll with your strength mod. And don't forget, same thing with you. Are you doing the same thing? Because you are proficient in simple weapons, simple and martial weapons. So you should be adding your +2 to your rolls too. So roll, add your +2 plus your 3. So add 5 to yours.
7.
7 plus 5. So you miss. You're very close, but you miss. So do you want to take an action surge and take another turn?
You get to try again, basically.
You can try another attack.
Yeah.
You want to try another attack? All right, still doing the sword or
Nunchucks.
nunchucks? Okay, so that was your one time that you can use it. Now you have to take a short or a long rest before you can go again. They're just old bay wings.
That's what I like.
This is from the up there in the square by Brittany's
Okay.
Pizza Box. That's
Pizza
where
box.
this is from. Jess said you guys hadn't had it before, so
Oh.
we like them. All right, so
The wings are a little. I don't really like them.
so you're using the nunchucks.
Yes.
Alright,
And
so
I
that's
got an 18.
You got an 18 plus your. I mean, it doesn't matter. You hit. So go ahead, and roll your nunchucks. Your nunchucks do 2d4.
1d6.
1d6. was gonna say, I think you're the only one that does it 2 whatever because you've got 2 daggers.
Mm-hmm.
3
Plus?
plus 2, so 5 plus 2.
No, so it's
It's just the line.
just whatever.
So you did nunchucks?
Yeah,
So
right here.
plus 2.
1d6 plus 2. Yep, you were
So
right.
what'd you roll?
3.
3,
So 5. So you smack it in the face and it lets out a screech and then boom, hits the ground. It is dead. Good job, guys.
Thank God.
So you loot. Are you listening? Hey.
Listen.
You find 300 gold, a rapier, which does 1d8 plus 2 piercing damage. It's a sword. A yellow gem, and a spell book. And since you got it, I'll let you read the spell book.
Chocolate swirls.
Chocolate squirt. Let's have Uncle Tyler read it. Actually,
Yeah.
no, goodness. This is a spell book that he found.
Okay. Chocolate squirt spell. You choose a target.
What language is it in?
Oh, Elvish. Sorry.
So the only people that can read it are characters that can speak Elvish, which you can, and you can because that was the language you took. Go ahead.
You choose a target 30 feet radius from you. It must make a DC 15 Dex save, or they poop their pants until the end of their next turn. They have a disadvantage on all rolls until then.
I love it.
So I'll get that added into your
You
spell book then.
the
So
paper.
Jack, you read. So Jack, you found it. Since you found it, you opened it up and read it, so you automatically know it. Your friend here can speak it as well, speak Elvish as well. So if you wanted to pass it along for her to read, you can do that. Now you've also found 300 gold, a yellow stone, and a rapier. So what do you want to do with your loot rewards?
I'm gonna give 100 to Jess.
100 to Aunt Jess. So you add 100. You add the other 200 that you found. So add 200.
Fair enough. I
So
didn't
you're
do a
gold.
whole lot.
Yeah, you go to like getting
You were
chewed on
grappled for like 3 turns. Slacking over there. Couldn't
It's been a
pull
while
away from
since
the
I've been
armor.
in a fight, alright? I got scores now, I guess.
604.
604.
Rolling in the dough over here.
Keep rolling. What? And then you also found a rapier. So do you want to hold on to that, or do you want to give that to Aunt Jess? What would you like to do with that?
I'll give that to Jess.
All right. So you now have a rapier that it does 1d8 plus 2 piercing damage.
Yeah, but I can't keep everything for
Is that a
myself.
small weapon?
It's like a pirate sword.
Yeah, but what would it classify as?
A simple weapon.
A simple weapon. Okay, that's what the word is. Simple.
So I have proficiency in that then.
That's what I was trying to check.
1d8 plus 2 piercing,
1d8 plus 2 piercing.
and it's worth 25 gold. And then you also find a yellow sun gem, Jack. Are you still writing, or you done? You're playing.
Exactly.
So, as you pick up the gem, your amulet that all too familiar feeling starts getting warm, starts to glow, starts to vibrate a little bit. You see this. Now remember, your character recognizes the portal, the drawing of the portal, and you see the stone, and you see what it's doing. So now that the fight's kind of chilled out, you guys are taking a breath, it's dead, you've divided up your loot. Do you have anything you want to say?
Does Jack have the stone in his bag? Or not yet?
Go ahead and put the stone in your bag. Normally it's like a one and done. He finds it and then he goes in, so I never have him put it in. But this time, yes, you need to put the stone in your bag.
He just hadn't written it. That's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
I didn't know if you sure if it was.
Yeah, this time, yes. Please go ahead and
Before
write
I
it in.
start with that, this plus 2 piercing.
Yeah.
So I put that here as my attack bonus.
I wrote yellow.
Yeah, that's the
sun-
+2. Yeah.
I wrote yellow sunstone.
Okay, thank you.
You wrote down yellow sunstone. That's good. That's fine.
Just because that's what you said. So
That's exactly what it is. It's a yellow sunstone. It's a yellow color. It's kind of in the shape of the sun, bright, like. So.
Don't leave the man hanging.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So you guys are catching your breath, and you look over at your. I forgot to describe her. Black hair, silverish blue eyes. You can see that she's got like a cloak on, and then brown leather armor, and she's got tattoos on her arm that look like vines, and they're so realistic looking that you're not sure for a minute if they're just a tattoo or if they're actually real. Okay? And then you just got done fighting with a 3.5-foot pancake man
Yeah.
with pumpkin armor on and a Lego sword swinging nunchucks around.
Frying pan.
You didn't use your frying pan, so she don't know about it.
I don't, but
Alright, so you guys are catching your breath,
yes.
and now that you've seen that he's got the stone and he can react to it and he's not a bad guy.
Yeah. So I noticed that the yellow stone was glowing, and I saw your picture when you had dropped it. I am one of the keepers of the Temple of Avantra. Our temple is located about half a day's walk from here. Our temple holds the portal that you seek. Our deity Avantra took a keen interest in the portal long ago, has it as a means to travel between worlds, as I think you know. I don't think you're from here.
No, I first found myself in a Lego village.
Alright. So she instructed our order to guard it, and we have for hundreds of years. 2 days ago, as I was returning from foraging, I approached our temple to screams. I dropped what I was carrying and ran to find my companions all slain. I rushed to the back of the temple to the portal to discover it shut off for the first time in centuries. Its stone, that stone, missing. A man in a tattered black hood stood before it and as if sensing my presence, turned and smirked at me, a scar running down his face. Before producing a large green crystal and touched it to the spot the original stone should have been. The portal sprung to life and he jumped through, with it closing behind him. I've spent the better part of the last 2 days burying my comrades and searching for that stone in vain before deciding to venture here this morning. So obviously we have met by some fate.
Does anything of her story strike as familiar to you? Anything that she said, anything described, is anything what sounds familiar to that story?
Actually, some of my companions are lost.
Sorry for your
I've heard
loss.
of that too. What about
No, I mean like they're missing.
Oh.
Yeah, they're somewhere
Any-
around this universe.
anything else in that sound familiar? Think back to our last sessions. Maybe something that the king told you about his pink diamond. How did he get his pink diamond?
A man told
In
him.
a black robe.
A man in a black robe stole it from him and
No,
told
told him
him to keep it safe.
So
And
you guys
it
are,
looked like this.
yeah, it's about, except pink. But yeah, pretty. So you both now have something to do with a strange man in a black robe, has something to do with you being where you are and your temple.
Yeah.
So Jack, how do you respond to that?
Well, I think we should find this guy.
I agree, and I'm going to kill him. With your help.
Yes. I will use
Oh,
my
yeah.
frying pan.
Oh.
Wait, and then she questions
Gives up
me
that
like,
frying
wait,
pan real
frying
quick.
pan?
I'm not going to ask, actually.
Frying pan. It's from my home. It's from my house.
I don't doubt it. That'll come in handy.
Alright, so you two have effectively decided to join up. It's starting to get dark, so the festival had not been interrupted by a giant sewer worm. Would have been kind of winding down anyway as
Yeah.
it's starting to get dark. However, you're able to see, and pretty much everybody fled anyway. However, if you look far enough over to the end of the we'll say the square, about where the stage is, there's a food stall, a merchant stall, and a game stall that decided to stay open. So you guys are free to do whatever for now. So
Yeah,
now
we
that you
should
two
go
are
to
together, what
surprises.
would you like to do?
I think we should go win surprises.
I agree.
Both of you. So you go up to the game stall. This one here, you come up and he's like, real simple, nice ring toss game. Just toss the ring the bottle, win a prize. Who wants to go first?
I guess I will.
All right, 5 gold.
Pancakes first.
Okay.
Food for beauty.
But that was rude.
Food before beauty, is that what you said?
I feel like my character would be a little asshole.
5, right?
Oh, you did pick what
5,
you picked.
right?
Yeah, 5 gold. What'd you pick for your alignment?
5.99.
Yeah, so yeah, you're kind of a dick. It comes from years and years, because you haven't been to a city like this since you were little,
Yeah.
and then you got brought into the order, so you've been pretty much out in the wilderness for years. Your
Nice.
people skills are kind of trash.
And now my
And
friends
your-
are dead.
And,
And
the
your
only
charisma.
friends that you talk to are now dead, so your people skills are kind of shot. So I expect that out of you going forward.
Yeah, so
I got you.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and remember how to do it. Roll with give me an athletics check.
20, nat 20.
Nat 20. Well, then we're not even gonna play around here. I believe you. That's awesome. So you, invigorated by your battle, you know you're pumped. You still got that adrenaline going. You just start chucking rings. Boom, 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 boom. You're on point.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
have a
use that
question.
to kill the worm.
Yeah, right.
Before this, is there any like baseball toss games?
That's what you did the first one. You threw the
You did
balls
ring
and knocked
tosses.
over the bottles.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my nunchucks for that.
All right. Well, let's start with the prize that you won first.
I'm gonna get this one.
I only have 2 of these left because they're supposed to be the hard ones to get. Nat 20 on them. What'd you get this time?
Is that supposed to be pop mushroom?
That's a 1-up mushroom.
1-up mushroom.
I know what this does. If you would die with this in your inventory, you are completely revived and it is completely consumed.
Yep. So go ahead and write 1-up mushroom in your.
It's a goal!
That's,
I had to.
That's fine. Write it in your bag. So would you like to give your new friend a turn at the ring toss before you go to another game, or do you want to play a different game?
No, we'll play that game.
You want to play ring toss? So same thing. Just give me
Was it money? How much was
five gold. All the game sales are 5 gold apiece.
it? Athletics check.
Athletics check. Yep.
And it's proficient, so I add 2. If it has a little bubble. Or doesn't it matter?
Oh, you do have proficiency in athletics? Then yeah, go ahead and add it. Yep.
Okay, so 20.
20?
Yeah.
Alright, so again, you're same thing as him. You're amped, you got a new friend and you're ready to go. So you start chucking rings and boom, boom, boom. All of your unused skill in your fight has been channeled into your ability to toss a ring over a
Good
bottleneck.
job. Friend is a loose term.
Acquaintance for
He is
now.
a pancake.
Just don't eat me.
I also got a 1-up mushroom.
There you
Thank
go.
God. So if I die,
Woo! Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
once
don't
we're done,
have
I'll explain death rolls and stuff. I forgot to do that. I'll explain how that gets calculated.
one more thing. She
Yes,
doesn't
sir.
have to eat me because I have eggs.
I can't stop her if she wants to try to nibble on you.
I
or
like
slip it.
pancakes a
You know
lot.
what I mean? Like,
Well, I have eggs. We can make some.
Well, hopefully your charisma check is good.
oh, I want to be charisma. Anybody else want to play this game, or Jack? You said you want to play another game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you want to go back to the ball throwing, knock over the bottle game. All right.
With nunchucks.
So you meander over there, and
Like
hey-
Michelangelo.
oh, you're back. Ready to win another prize?
Yeah, with nunchucks. Is that okay?
You know what? I should be closed. I'll allow it. I don't care.
Thank
We
you.
just got attacked by a worm. You just saved us from a worm. Do what you want, bro.
Thank you.
You're gonna give me disadvantage on that though. Remember how to do disadvantage?
I have to take the lower number.
You roll it twice and you give me the lower number.
Oh, what if I don't get a lower number?
If they're both the same, then they're both the same, and you got lucky. Go ahead.
Okay, so
So just take your 20 and roll it. Or after you subtract your 5.
599 minus 5.
So if we consume food, does that give us health back? Does the food give us health back?
Certain kind does, not what you have.
Okay, so not what you would have at the food
You
stand.
know, that's
But
just
you-
like it's a fair.
Is
It's
the
street
merchant
food.
still open or no?
Yeah, there's one of each still open. So
I'm getting there. I'm a child.
13.
okay, and
Nah,
So
6.
so 6. So what's your athletics check? Add that to it.
Athletics plus 3, so
9. So you try to be cool and cocky, and you get 1, and then the other 2 just miss wildly because, as you just showed with this worm, you're not the greatest at them yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Josh, you want to give this a try with the nunchucks?
I'm not with the nunchucks now. My bow.
Oh, okay, number 1.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, these are just that's for
You only
me
knocked
to know
one
which
down.
ones are. Yeah, that's
Oh.
for me to know which ones are level 1, 2, and 3.
Chocolate rain potion.
Oh, you found a chocolate rain potion. What's that do? Other
Once
than being
drank,
mildly annoying.
you gain the ability to throw a 5 feet square of liquid chocolate over the head of anyone you think of.
Yeah, not that you see. Anyone you think of.
Yes.
You can drop it. For how long? How long does it last? Should tell you on there. If not, I'm just writing it.
No.
I see.
It says 5 foot.
No, yeah.
Oh, it's for an hour. I did this late at night. So for an hour, it will rain chocolate over whoever's head you think of.
You don't have to even see them. You can just
No, it's, if you know what they look like, if you can picture them in your head, if you've met them before, whatever, you can just drink it, think about it, and then they're going to be annoyed with chocolate for especially if they can't see you and they don't know you did it. They have no clue where it
Wait,
came
can I
from.
do that to the king that insulted me?
Birkendoof? You want to? If you can think about him.
I gave you a description of the black hooded guy.
Yeah, him too.
But you need one.
Is there a restroom?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Upstairs.
No, this house has no bathroom in it.
I know it had one.
Straight up the stairs. Yep.
Thanks.
I'm gonna rain
Use
on
litter box.
King
You're
But
not
I
going to
do
hold on to that.
I want to so bad.
Maybe you
Give
do
it-
whatever you want with
give
it.
it-
No, I'm not
you can get
going
rainbow
to.
spring.
I'm gonna hold on to it.
You're gonna hold on to it. So
Actually,
right.
no. King Birkendoof, you get rained on by chocolate.
All right. So give me it back because you used it. And somewhere out in the multiverse, in his sleep, a plastic Lego King is now being rained on for the next hour. Anywhere he walks, it just follows him around. He has no clue where it came from. No idea why he's getting rained on.
That's gonna suck it out of his plastic hair.
Probably. You good with games? You want to do anything else?
I'll do another game, then I want to go to the merchant. if that's
Another
okay.
game? Go to the merch stands.
Yeah, you go to the merchant. I'll play some more games. Hopefully win. Hopefully win my chocolate ring back.
All right.
I'm at 39.
So you go ahead and get athletics check. We'll do Aunt Jess's
18.
first, then we'll do yours.
18.
Jack.
Sorry.
18 with your
Plus 3, so 21.
21. So yeah, you
Killed it.
you nailed it. Finally, my doodle.
An unstable banana.
There you go. You both have
Yeah.
a banana.
That's good.
So you want to throw that in your inventory, your bag of holding, and then hang on to that. You guys are probably going to accumulate a bunch of these little slips of paper as you and then
Yeah,
put them
look
back
at
as
my
you.
stack.
Well, that's why I got that folder. Yep.
Oh, just look
Just
at my
one
stack
banana?
of paper.
What?
Just one a banana. They each have one now.
Ooh.
Unstable banana.
Yeah, and I had chocolate rain.
I heard.
Oh.
Yeah, he used
And
his
I
own
used it
can.
against you, the Lego King.
Yeah,
I heard
right,
as he
yeah.
was going upstairs. Yeah,
All right, you want to play one more, Jack?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so go ahead and do yours, and then
I want that one where I try to use my nunchucks, but I'm gonna use the regular pole.
Alright, so we're just playing the game.
well, if that's what you did last time, you tried to use your nunchucks to hit the ball.
Yeah, I'm not using my nunchucks.
You're just
anymore.
gonna
I'm
throw it?
Throw it.
All right, 5 gold.
Dance like a monkey.
Doing the safety dance or everything?
No, it's one of the songs my kids dance to.
Oh,
It's called the monkey dance.
I thought you were singing the safety dance. We can dance if we wanted
You
to.
can dance if
I
you
know
want.
it was like
Can you leave our friends behind?
dance like a monkey.
Dance.
Ah.
And then it's because one part goes like well, I can't think. One part goes, I really want to dance when I eat the banana.
Okay, you all set? All right, give me a throw.
15 plus athletics. 18.
Obviously, you throw. You nailed 2, and the third one you just barely miss.
I got 50 gold, not bad. but-
Hey, you spent 5, you got 50, so you made out.
I'm taking you to the casino.
So add 50 gold. And then
Five.
after you're done with games,
Uh-huh.
Jack, are you done with games then? Alright, so you guys are walking over across the way a little bit to the merch stand, Jack, while you're filling that out. This is for Aunt Jess. Well, hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? What, can I help you? I mean, we're about to close up shop, obviously, it's getting late and I don't know. Well, I guess you did see, that was kind of,
Yeah, I got bit, so.
Yeah, so if you would like to, I don't know, I did add something to your, I don't know if you noticed, I did add something into your
The
bag.
health potion,
Yeah, I
yes.
think 'cause
And
you
that's,
have
I
it.
have 2 now.
I gave you 2, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna use 1. So,
Well, I would, hold on.
okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna buy some more anyway.
You're gonna buy some
I'm
more?
gonna buy 2.
You're gonna buy 2? Alright.
So I would have +4,
Mhm.
which that would be 30 gold, so 109.
A lot more gold than mine was.
Yeah, that they heal more now that you guys are as you guys go up in level, the health potions are gonna give you more health back, but they're gonna cost more because they do more. That make sense?
And this leather armor wouldn't.
It's the exact same as what you're already wearing.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I was just trying to find stuff to put in the shop.
Yeah, those nunchucks, they actually belong to me.
That lance, that's a 2-handed, so it's not gonna be a simple. It's not gonna be a martial. It's gonna be a great weapon.
Okay.
Um,
I also want
technically you can use it, but I think you might have to do disadvantage on that.
Okay.
Plus you have to remember, and we're just gonna say that the daggers that you have now, because you're a druid, you do not use things that are made out of metal.
Right.
So we're just gonna go ahead and say your daggers are made out of some kind of bone. But if you find a weapon that's traditionally made out of metal, you shouldn't use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that rapier, you could use it, but you're druidic, not really supposed to. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
but with the lawful evil thing, you kind of,
Yeah.
and your whole crew just got slain. So
I could also sell it.
you could sell it. Would you like to sell it? It's yours. He gave it to you. It's yours to do with whatever you want with. Okay, then. Playing with Legos. We're playing D&D.
Can I always give it back to him?
You can.
Oh, you're so nice.
No, I'm probably gonna sell it
Okay,
because I'm not nice.
I mean, that's fine with me.
Yeah, so I don't think he's gonna bring. I think he gave it to you because he's not.
I'm gonna sell it.
All right. So.
Well, I was also being nice.
Well, that was nice of you.
Thank you. I don't like metal.
I didn't know.
Except for your daggers.
Yeah.
No, they're made out of bone.
They're bone
We're just gonna say they're made out of bone.
or
Yeah.
stone.
Or
Teeth.
bone or a tooth. Something.
Yeah, I've never had a rapier. I didn't even know what that was.
Well, if it's flint, it's gonna snap.
Maybe not flint.
That's not good.
I just meant some kind of stone. Alright, so 25 gold is what I
I
got.
mean, that
Yeah,
doesn't
you need
easy way to
25
make
back.
fire though. Just
It is, but
And there is one food stall open if for whatever reason you would want to grab something for like later or on the road. You know what I mean? It's.
try that corn. It's delicious.
I thought it needed butter.
I have pancakes.
No, you don't.
This is gonna be a fun campaign. I can't wait.
And we have eggs.
Yeah, we have eggs, so that way we can make
I
pancakes.
can't wait.
Well,
I'm excited now. See,
Hold on.
there's.
you're lawful evil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's lawful. She does things good. She's all about doing the right thing.
Following the rules.
But she's not afraid to bend them to get done what she needs to get done. Jack is straight neutral because of how he, his character.
Yeah.
He's a good dude
So no
that
one's
just fell into this.
No one's-
Farmer.
You're a farmer that just fell into this.
No one's chaotic in this one.
Not yet. Not yet.
A pancake league.
My sheet's done.
You have a frying pan, correct?
Does have a frying pan that does not just have to be used for attacks. It can be used as a frying
I'm
pan.
gonna buy these cook's utensils because I don't think we have any
No, we don't. Let's
to make the eggs with.
Okay, go ahead and write that down,
I mean,
and
I'm
I
just
will
gonna
look
take
up
my
later what's all in that.
It's a little sassy.
I mean, I could have just took my hand and karate chopped it into pieces.
What?
The
The eggs.
I could have used my dagger also,
You
but
could have smacked it with a nunchuck too, but I don't know how well that would
it's
work out.
1 gold. I might as well just buy it.
Right.
I know.
And you never know where it could come in handy.
Okay, so I'll stick with that.
Alright, so you're all good?
Thank you, sir.
Alright. You have a good day, thank you.
May Avantra be
You're
with
welcome.
you.
So, you two, you done shopping, done everything you're doing?
Yep. Gotta say that.
Okay.
Did you see this?
Jack,
Well, you can show me after.
are you guys, you guys are done with the stalls and all this and that?
Correct.
Okay. Anything else you want to do, or do you want to call it a night?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, well, you don't have a hotel room. Luckily for you, because you came into town early enough in the morning, you were able to snag the last room. So, if you're willing to share your room, You have a room for the night.
I will sleep in the bathroom.
You'll sleep in your bathroom.
I would share my room with you.
Alright,
Yeah.
so you all head off to the inn. You go to bed. You're gonna crash out for the night, and that's where we're gonna end it.
Okay, the banter is a friend to all creatures.
Thank you.
So because you're taking a long rest before we wrap up, you can go ahead and fully heal yourself because you're doing a long rest. That's why I told you to wait on using a potion because I knew that was
I
coming
can
up.
do mine too.
Alright, so this session is over.
And I
How do you feel?
I like it. How'd I get in a hotel room? I don't sleep.
DM said so. That's how.
You don't sleep.
I do not.
No, you go into a
I
trance.
trance. So I need protection.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean it's better.
That's why you're
you're-
at the hotel room.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's better than people are gonna look at you a little funny if you're out in the middle of the town square all night just sitting there, they're gonna like. Alright, so we're there we go. What do you think?